They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. It's to the right side and incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On one, ready? Here we go. Dot.
Burrow going to open by putting it up. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back within a point. It's 8-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain. These plays just kill you. Defense, the pressure is good, but you have to contain him. The quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On 2nd down throw for Stroud.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
And that is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Stroud to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9.
All right.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Texans are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get 3 yards here down to the 2-yard line. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. And in motion, it's Diggs. He'll try and run with Mixon. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are going to open up the lead to 8. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosivas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got room at the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Gun. Got.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Got.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They bring Chase in motion. They'll try to run this one in. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. That one taken in. Andre Yosifov. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
12, 11 empty. Stop.
They'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Eleven. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one deep downfield for Chase.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
11 empty.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Stop.
2nd down. Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosifov. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 49. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On 2, ready? 11, 11, 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to...
But he got his wish. Not only did he get his wish, now we have consistent quarterback play. I don't care what the chat or what the people in the world may think of Dak Prescott. He's still an adequate quarterback in this NFL. He's better than what he had in Pittsburgh, for sure. Who you telling? You know? So obviously in that NFC East, it's a good thing for the Cowboys offensively. So Dak has someone else outside of CeeDee Lamb, and I can't remember the tight end name, who's actually good. Jake Ferguson, a reliable target, but the add
play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Twelve.
Back to throw, Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That one good for 26 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. Good blocking, and he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
1-1, ready?
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion. And And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will be taken. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That pass play good for 22. 1st down for Houston. Here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
A throw left side finds Dell. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They'll go. It's Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Brown. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Burrow to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
11 MT, take.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ready?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Slot man in motion right. first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Here we go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's taken down inside the opponent's